Now this is the tick of the talk of the cosmic clock with another one that we just don't stop while we in this cradle right now, this cosmic basket. And today is a day code of 9, a date code of 9 by the number 27. So if you add up all the dates, you're going to get a 27. See my light codes? It's a spiritual completion in the cradle that closes the lesson and opens a blessing. That is the message with this one. So what's happening? If you count up all the dates, you're going to see it's a 9. Why is there a completion in the cradle while we're within the cradle? Because it's from the 18th to the 21st, and it's on the 19th that we have a date code of a 9, which means tomorrow the date code is going to be a 1, a new beginning within the cradle. So what is happening? What are we closing out of? We're closing out where we've come from. We're closing out the lessons. A lot may be feeling the lessons that they have closed. I know some of you are really feeling it. It's like the nail, the hammer that really hit the nail through. Like I got it through my thick skull tenfold over. That the ones who you think love you don't love you. The ones who you think are your family are not your family. They did not mean the best for you, although at a surface level they did. But through spiritual warfare, they were a part of your challenges and your breakdowns, and they were a part of your demonic attacks. Right? So a lot of things we realize is coming out of Cancer as we're ending out of the Cancer season, as Mercury wraps up its retrograde. Jupiter just left Cancer. There's a lot of lessons that we got, and I do emphasize this because a lot of us are seeing this, sensing it, feeling it, get it, got it, good. What are you closing out? Right? What detachments have you just simply let go of? Concepts, misinformation. What person, place, or thing, noun, anything that you have really learned the lesson, that job that you thought you needed, that relationship that you thought you needed, validation that you may have thought that you needed, the respect that you thought that you needed, which you know you deserve, but you let go of trying to receive it because you perceive it and you know who you are. Message, lesson learned. Time to go and get those blessings that were earned. So let me give you the message with this real good message. Feel good, right? The date code 9 is a spiritual completion within the cosmic basket, which is the cradle that closes out the release of practical accountability with emotional intelligence through this new moon in Cancer window on the 19th, in the middle of this 4-day cradle, which is from the 18th to the 21st, and it opens into the new beginnings the next day on the 20th, when Jupiter and Pluto hit the exact alignment that begins to open the way for the lunar nodal shift on the Leo Aquarius axis, because that is coming next. So this basket that has Leo and Aquarius in exact opposition by the 20th, all 4 days that we're in this window, it's in that opposition, but it is exact on the 20th. And so that is preparing the way for the nodes that will shift into that axis on the 26th. The 4 days of this foundational building with the 4 planets at 4 degrees in the cradle is the red carpet opening that holds the tone for this cosmic assignment and prepares for the 18-month evolutionary event of this ecliptic cycle. That's what we are coming up to. Those lunar nodes is a whole ecliptic cycle. It is 18 months that we will be in that window. Right? Now this turning point within the cosmic cradle marks the closing of lessons learned by true alignments through this lunar cycle in the month of Cancer, known as July, and the light integration through the light code sandwich from the summer solstice to the Sirius gateway. So those are the lessons learned that happened during that time frame, those alignments, right? That also marks the opening of the blessings earned of true assignments through divine coordinates as cosmic instructions by the galactic new year, which is coming up, and the nodal shift on the same day, into the halls of Amenti, also known as the 8-8 Lions Gate. And I gave the message about that in a previous video. So get to that if you can, because there's a message for those. Also, there's a call for those star seeds for this upcoming 8-8 Lions Gate, a major galactic gathering that's nothing like what it was on 2024. It's going to be more than that. So it is the turning point of that closing. We're closing out those lessons, and also that turning point of what is opening up for us with what is ahead of us, because what it is ascension time. Get on your spiritual grind. Ashe, weather it up all the time. And with that said, follow up note to self that Jupiter right now, Jupiter spends the next year, and we'll talk about this some more, but Jupiter spends the next year in Leo, amplifying what is to be made aware of by the South Node in Leo for the next 18 months that we just spoke about, with its huge expansion qualities that leads to wisdom if evolved. So Jupiter is really doing us some justice. There's some amplification by it being in Leo for the next year, because our South Node would be there as well for the next 18 months. So this eclectic window and cycle that is amplifying and helping us to evolve is going to take us to that next level as we enter into the lion's den. Ashe. So enjoy your basket, enjoy the cradle, because we're being cradled in the cosmic lullaby of love with many blessings from above. Peace, love, and light.